Okay, and I am back with another layout for Scrap the... Nope, sorry. I always do it wrong. Baby got scrap. That is what I am doing, and literally I pulled out a bunch of scraps. Now these are all from a project that I will show you guys later on in the week. I think it's gonna be Friday's sketch where these came from, and then I just went into my yellow bulky bin and pulled out all of my scraps that I had. Now these two pieces right here are from a Project Life card. That's all I did. One was from Amy Tangerine Pack, and then this one I think was the little 2x2 squares. And I just cut out the elements that I wanted because, you know, the cards are just not working for me. This little circle, yeah, I don't throw anything away, you guys. I have no intention of using it for anything. I just pulled it out because it goes with my accents. Yellow is going to be my accent color. But I have this little circle, and then I have this little tag that is cut out of some Close to My Heart paper many moons ago, and it's actually a stamp and die set that I stamped on pattern paper, in case you guys can't see it, and die cut it out. Then I also have this scrap of vellum that I tried to use a few days ago and it didn't work, so I threw it off to the side, and now I'm going to try to use it again. I also have these little puffy stickers. I think they're puffy when they're shiny. They're puffy too. Anyways, I think they're puffy from somewhere. A rainbow stack that I got. I couldn't tell you what it was. I got a couple. They're photos and pictures, so they're faux pics. Okay. Yep. Making up my own words now. And then I also have this background that I just created with other pictures in mind, but I realized I scrapped those already. So I actually had it originally like this. I decided to flip it for these photos, and I'm going to make it work. I have to cut off the branding strip of these. This is just Basil Marshmallow paper. I found that it is the best mixed media paper. It is nice and thick, and I don't have to gesso it to get the color that I want. But maybe if I was to do like some sort of blending and whatever techniques, I would want to gesso it, but I'm not really sure. This is what I did, and this is what I learned in the class. It was super, super fun. I love all the textures that is on this sheet, and I am going to see what I can do with literally just my scraps that I pulled out of, you know, from around me and out of my color drawers. So let's go find out what I can do. All right. All right, let's get started by cutting off all of the branding strip. Well, all of it, yeah. Okay. And I am just going to start by trimming down my photos because I don't want all of that extra noise in the background. So I'm going to trim my photos down pretty small, just around the image, which is me. Sorry. I hate scrapbooking myself. Does anybody feel that way? I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable, like I'm conceited or something. Anyways, so I'm trimming down the photos so that way they don't look like they're going to overcrowd the mixed media portion. And when I went to go and do my, what is it called? Vellum? No. Yeah, it's vellum. When I went to go do the vellum, I decided that I wanted to be ripped. I kind of wanted it to match the mixed media, and so I did not want it to be, like, you know, I wanted it to be perfect, but not perfect. Yeah, that makes sense. And so the strip that I decided at the top was just taking up way too much, and I wanted it more in the background than I did, you know, take up the whole page. So I ripped off that little strip, and of course I was trying to see if it, you know, I could use the little strip on the layout, and that's not going to work. And then I'm going to take all of my little elements. I decided I'm going to just rip my my yellow pieces as well. You know, might as well add to the mixed media portion and make it look, I don't want to use the word messy because it doesn't look messy, but I just didn't want it to be like, I don't know. I just didn't see a need to bring out the trimmer. So ripped the other piece in half as well and put it up there at the top to make it look like, to make the yellow strip look like it went all the way behind my photos. And I don't think that it looks too bad. I don't think so anyways. But yeah, I really do like this pop of yellow. I absolutely, I don't know. I
I just really like it. It brings out the fact that I'm wearing an obnoxiously fuzzy yellow hat. And I don't know. I just think it's fun. Who's in the picture with me? Now, this is actually back in the day when I was in college, and this is my roommate's son. My roommate was quite a bit older than I was, and so it was a he, and he was a single dad that had a son and a daughter. And so this was his older son, and we took our kids to Lagoon over a quick weekend that we had off from school. So, well, he wasn't in school. I was in school, but yeah, he was just my roommate while I was in college. How's that one? Anyways, yeah, this is Andrew, and Andrew definitely had a personality all on his own. I was like a big sister to him, and he struggled in life. And so I just tried to be as supportive as possible, but without, like intervening with the parents. So yeah, it's kind of hard. And so I tried to be his friend. So anyways, yeah, anyways, a lot about me you guys did not need to know, right? So we stopped in this hat shop and we decided to try on a ton of goofy hats. I do have a couple pictures of my daughter trying on a goofy hat as well, and she gets a layout all on her own because she's so special. She's my little redhead. So in case you guys don't know, and I don't want to seem like, I favor one child over the other. I don't. I actually, I have 5 children, and Cora had 7 years all by herself with me until everyone else started showing up. So as bluntly as I can say that. And so I have a couple albums where it is just me and Cora. So, and I'm trying to work through those albums, but it seems like I gravitate more towards, our more recent albums, and a few years back than these older albums, because I do feel guilty that I'm scrapbooking all Cora, and none of the other kids are in these albums. So, and when they come in the room and they say, hey, it's Cora again. Yeah, it is, because I have a lot. I actually stopped scrapbooking for several years, while I was going through college and trying to pick up a career and all that stuff. I stopped scrapbooking. I didn't pick it back up until 2009, and that's when I started really getting into scrapbooking. So yeah, in case you guys wanted to hear my life story, that was it. Well, in a nutshell. So what did I do? What have I done? I am going to try to put up this little tiny, I don't even know where I got this, you guys, but it is adorable. It's like the little puffy balls that you see hanging in some of those creepy vans. And they're so soft and so fuzzy. And I wanted to add them to my layout. I thought that they went really well with the hat. I know, it's weird. I'm coordinating my layouts with my clothes now. So, anyways, I took this strip. This is how I usually put most of my ribbon down, is with the score tape. But my score tape was a little bit too wide, so I had to take a minute and fold it over. Excuse me. I basically folded it in half to try and get it, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to cut it. I knew I wasn't going to be able to fold it in half on my own, which I should have. Oh, that was a good idea. So anyways, and I just attached it to my layout. I did debate about sewing it on my layout, but I thought, no, I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. So I'm adding this Good Times. I felt like, even though it was green and there is no green on this layout, there actually is green on the layout. The darker splatters are an emerald green from the Dilutions line. The Dilutions sprays, I think is ink sprays. Yes. And so in order to help out those little splots, I picked out some of these enamel dots. They're glitter enamel dots, and I believe these ones are from Stampin' Up. And then I have these pastel yellow ones that and yellow enamel dots. If I say just ones or things, you guys don't really know what I'm talking about. And I spread a few of those around just to highlight the circles I already had on my page. And we are done. That is it. I talked more about my life than I did the layout, but honestly, it was just shifting paper around to see where I was. Be sure to check out everyone else that is playing today. This is so fun, you guys. And I have to tell you, I am running out of scraps. Oh my goodness. All right, I will check you guys later. Bye.